People ask me all the time 2 questions. How did I lose everything and how did I make it back? I lost everything because I didn't ask for help. Biggest lesson I can teach you today, and if you write it down, is to ask. My goal in life is to enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of my potential. If I haven't used every ounce of energy to provide value and be of service, I've ruined the day. I'm building a brand the last 3.5 years for one purpose. I want to empower over 1 billion people to be happy. That will empower 1,000 people in your lifetime to empower 1,000 people simply to be happy, to make more money, help more people, and have more fun.
People think often too, when it comes to working out or business or diet, I have to be world class at it in the beginning, or I'm not favored to do it in some way. You talk a lot about this like crawl, walk, run strategy. Did I say that correctly?
Correct.
What is that?
So I believe that you need to crawl before you walk, before you run. In other words, there's 3 things that determine this potential that you have. 1, skills. So how can you run if you don't have the skills to walk yet?
Wow, that's good.
2 is knowledge. How can you run if you don't have the proper knowledge, which most of it comes from either the internet, which is a type of mentorship, a modern day mentorship, or true mentorship. Asking for help. I will tell you right now, if every one of you asked every day, just once, somebody in person, on the phone, via email or media, radio, print, TV, or social media, if just every day of your life you asked one person, you would expand your network 30,000 times a month. By one person a day, and it won't cost you anything. And it doesn't even matter if you know them, because everybody knows someone. In fact, when I was young and I asked somebody for help, they would go to their golf club or the card room or their church or temple, and they'd have a group of 5 or 10 best friends, and they'd say, hey, Dave Meltzer's unemployed, and can you help him get a job? The biggest mistake I made in my life is not asking for help. I owned a golf course worth a ton of money, never asked one person for help. But if I picked up a Yellow Pages and looked at any golf course when I owned that golf course and said, hey, I got a golf course that's worth over $100 million, what should I do? To anybody that owned a golf course, they would have been happy to tell me that I probably should have sold it, not borrow against it in 2008. Now I'm literally, almost all my day is not only giving help, the other half is asking people. I'm Googling, I'm looking for someone. Like when I wrote my first book, I went to Napoleon Hill Foundation. No fear at all. I went right in there and asked Dennis, the head guy, I'm like, hey, I want to write a book like Think and Grow Rich. That thing changed my life. I have an outline, can you guys help me? Yeah, no problem. How much would you charge? Oh no, we'd love to help you. And I started in my head going, God, I started asking Steve Wynn, hey, can you help me understand my relationship to money? What does that mean? I'm like, can I have your cell phone so I can call you if I have a quick question? I promise to be really brief. He's like, yeah, sure. Gave me his cell phone. I'm like, how? No money. And then, because I knew also when people ask me for help, I just don't get people that don't go to someone, and ask, hey, you're really good at real estate, Grant Cardone. Yeah. Will you help me?
Right. Why do you think people don't?
Ego, for sure. That's why I didn't ask for help in my working out.
Okay.
Right? My ego, I know what I'm doing. Right. And meanwhile, when I went to the experts in nutrition and training and all, diet and all this, whoa, why didn't I do this before?